Do we really need a time machine to understand the human mind? Do we need Sherlock Holmes, Freud, or maybe even Dr. Strange to decode why people overthink every little thing? Well, not exactly. Sometimes all we need is a poem written over 100 years ago by a man who couldn't even decide whether he should speak at a party. Hi, my name is Christy, and today I'm taking you inside one of the most anxious, overthinking, and supposedly relatable minds in the modern society, the minds of J. Alfred Prufrock. The poem I'm analyzing is the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock by T.S. Eliot, a poem that looks like it's about tea and polite conversation, but is secretly about fear, identity, loneliness, and the quiet battle people fight inside their own heads. The poem follows Prufrock, a man trapped inside his anxious thought. Instead of telling a simple story, Eliot lets us enter Prufrock's mind, where he constantly overthinks, criticizes himself, and imagines people judging him. The poem's wandering structure reflects how overwhelming it can feel when fear and self-doubt take over. It's less about events and more about emotion, the feeling of wanting connection but never acting on it. The first theme in this poem is identity. Prufrock's identity is built out of insecurity. He questions who he is and how others see him and whether he belongs anywhere. Instead of choosing who he wants to be, he lets his fear shape him. This connects strongly to Charlie in The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Charlie also wonders where he fits, watches others more than he participates, and struggles with how to express himself. Both characters show that identity is not fixed. It will shift as people grow, learn, and confront their fears. This theme also appears in The Necklace, where Mathilde's entire sense of identity is based on who she imagines herself to be, not who she actually is. Her insecurity leads her to make decisions that spiral out of control, much like Prufrock's overthinking traps him in place. The second theme in this poem is loneliness. Prufrock feels alone even in a crowded city. His loneliness is emotional. He is disconnected from people because he believes he will never belong. He sees the world happening around him but feels unable to join in. In Perks, Charlie also experiences loneliness. While surrounded by classmates and friends, he observes more than he participates, just like Prufrock. A similar idea appears in Men Descending, where characters drift away from their families and communities because they cannot confront the inner struggle. This emotional distance links directly to Prufrock's quiet, isolated world. A third theme in this poem is fear. Fear controls almost everything Prufrock does. He constantly asks, "Do I dare?" and imagines himself being judged or rejected. His fear makes him overthink until he convinces himself not to act. This mirrors Charlie's hesitation in Perks. Charlie often avoids speaking up or making choices because he's scared of hurting people or making mistakes. In The Dragon, fear turns into imagination. Characters create exaggerated scenarios in their minds. Prufrock does it too. He imagines dramatic, unrealistic consequences to simple action because anxiety distorts its reality. Now, let's talk about the literary devices used in the poem. Eliot uses several powerful literary devices to expose Prufrock's anxious inner world. His imagery, like the yellow fog drifting to the street, reflects the character's own confusion and emotional uncertainty. To repetition, especially the phrase "there will be time," Prufrock tries to reassure himself, revealing how he constantly delays decisions and hides behind excuses. Eliot also uses symbolism, with the mermaid representing a beautiful, free life that Prufrock could feel unworthy of. Aladdin's deep insecurity. Finally, the poem streams unconscious style, with its jump between memories, fantasy, and fears, mimics the flow of an anxious mind. This technique echoes those in the poem The Raven, which also relies on repetition, rhythms, and dark imagery to show emotional spiraling. Connection to the Perks of Being a Wallflower. Charlie and Prufrock share several striking similarities that reveal the emotional depth. Both characters think deeply and feel instantly, often getting lost in their own thoughts. They each worry about being misunderstood, which makes them struggle with expressing how they truly feel. Instead of jumping into social situations, they tend to observe quietly from the sidelines, watching life happen rather than fully participate in it. Even though both crave genuine connection, the fear and insecurities hold them back, creating a constant tension between wanting closeness and protecting themselves from rejection. However, the key difference is that Charlie grows. He built friendship, gained confidence, and became more self-aware. But Prufrock, he never escaped his fear. He has puts the poem in the same emotional place it started. This construct highlights Eliot's message about the danger of hesitation and shows how important courage and self-acceptance are. In conclusion, the love song of Alfred Prufrock is much more than a poem about tea parties or polite conversation. It's a powerful exploration of identity, loneliness, and quiet fears. Through vivid imagery, thoughtful symbolism, and a fragmented, almost dreamlike narrative, Eliot shows how overwhelming our minds can become when self-doubt takes over and when we question our place in the world. Connecting this poem to the perks of being a wallflower and other texts from our course help reveal a universal truth. This universal truth is that many people hide who they really are because they are afraid of being judged, misunderstood, or not accepted. Both Eliot and modern writers remind us that growing up means confronting this fear, learning to communicate, and choosing to step out of our comfort zone. Ultimately, Eliot shows that understanding who we are and having the courage to express it is challenging, but absolutely essential for personal growth. It's a reminder that even when we feel uncertain or insecure, our voices matter. Thank you for listening.